Hello JP2, how are you? No, this is not the classroom. This is my home. So I thought I would show you something I could do at home. Last week, which is this week because I'm filming on Thursday, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you a meal that I'm going to whip up for Thursday afternoon. And I've got some old things. I've done a bit of shopping, but I've got old things. So if you don't have stuff, you've got to have to make do. So anyway, I've got some eggs here. I've covered them about 1/2 inch of water. Can you see that? You want to cover the egg by about that much. Okay, 1/2 inch of water. And I'm going to cheat. I got a little gizmo. Works like a charm. It was a stocking stuffer for my wife, and I use it. I could time it, but it's about 10 minutes. I'm going to plop that in, and I'm going to put it on the oven. Okay, so I'm going to put this in here. Make sure it's on. Sometimes it doesn't start. There we go. So I've got this guy on. Right, I'm going to put that onto a boil. When it starts boiling, I'm going to turn it into a simmer. Little bubbles are going to come up. Don't have it on a big boil because it cooks too quickly. Okay, so it's going to be about, on a real low simmer, about 10 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. But I use that gizmo. Now what else I've got? I've got these Yukon Gold potatoes. And they've been here for a couple of weeks, so we really need to start getting rid of them. So what I'm going to do is how many have I got left? I've got 4 left. So that's good. If they go a bit soft and all that, you've got to use them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this, and I'm going to put them in the saucepan here. I'm just going to plop them in here. That's already simmering, and I'm just going to plop these guys in here like this. So I'm going to take care of that. Can you guys see that? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some salt in here, in the water. So I always kind of use the adage where it's got to kind of taste like seawater. I need to buy some salt. I'm out of it. But I've got enough for this, so that's good. Again, I don't want to go to the shops. So here we are. Ollie's lying down over here. I don't know if Ollie, you going to come say hi? Right, so here we are here. Right, now, lid on that, on a simmer. And I've got this here boiling up. And once it boils, turn it down to a simmer. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the chicken. Okay? I'm going to preheat the barbecue. I'm going to put that on. And then we're going to show the chicken. And I'll show you what you do with that. So, see you in a bit. On with the chicken. I've got a couple. I'm only going to do 1 chicken. If you've got 2, you've got a big family, do 2. It's just my wife and I, and we're going to do leftovers. So this is how we're going to do this. So, notice I'm by the sink. Got nothing in here. I'm by the sink. I've got some salt. I've got a little bit of garlic powder, and I have some pepper. Okay, so what I'm going to do first is get the chicken. I'm by the sink, and I'm going to plop that right on here. Now, here's my chicken, right? And what I want to do, you could leave it like this and roast it like this, whole. But what I like to do is it's already trussed, so simple. Okay, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to butterfly it. Now, I happen to have a pair of poultry shears, of course I do. If you don't have them, you can just use a pair of kitchen scissors, right? And you're going to cut this in half. Okay, that's all you're going to do. Cut this chicken in half. That's all you're going to do. Get a whole chicken, just like that. Pair of scissors. Look at that. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Now I'm going to go in here and I'm just going to cut that in there like that. Beautiful. There we are. Perfect. So there we are. I've got a butterfly chicken. Now that's nice and flat. Do you see that? Just like that. Perfect. Now, just going to wash my hands. Okay, so back we are. So all I'm going to do now, I've got a nice little tray here. Going to plop that in there like this. And I'm going to put some salt on here. Use quite a bit. Okay? Nice bit of salt. And then I'm going to put some garlic salt on here like this. Easy, really easy. I mean, if you wanted to marinate this, you could marinate it with olive oil, garlic, tarragon, whatever you want. But I'm not going to fuss with it. It's a fresh chicken. It's going to be delicious. All right, so I've got this one here. I've got to I always wash my hands in between things. And the reason why is because, like, I'm going to touch a pepper mill, right? So when I touch a pepper mill like this, someone else is going to pick it up. I'll wipe everything down. Okay, and we're going to go again. So here we are. Right, we've got some chicken in here. And we're going to repeat this on the other side. Okay, so I've got potatoes on. I've got eggs on. Okay, we're going to make potato salad. This will be a really easy peasy, great easy meal you can have. And you can do it outside on a grill. Now, if cutting this, if cutting this chicken is too much for you, then by all means, get your dad or mum to do it. Not a big deal. But I like to butterfly. It works really well. Sometimes you can buy it like it. So I'm going to pepper this here like so. Turn it over. Salt. You need quite a bit on here. You know, give it flavour. Don't put any salt on here. It'll be, right? Get a nice crispy skin. And I'm going to go in here like this and put some more garlic powder on it. I think I'm going to need more of that. Right, there you go. Right, now I'm going to put down a bunch of, throw some more cracked pepper on it. Really simple. Perfect. A good old friend, some olive oil. Yeah, give it a good old little, give it a squeeze. There you go. Now you can do whatever you want on here, like really. Okay, but don't put anything like barbecue sauce or stuff like that with the sugar. You can finish it like that, but hey. So, there it is here. Chicken ready to go. Now you could do this in the morning. If you did this in the morning, it'll just taste better, but I'm not. I'm going to put it on now. I'm not fussed. My wife is going out. She's going to be home in about, an hour. So I got time to kind of get things going, and I've got to organize my shed. So I'll put the chicken on, got the potatoes on, got the eggs on. Let's go and have a peek at those eggs, see how they're doing. Okay, so let's have a look here. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to cool them right off. Okay, I'm going to cool these right off. I'll show you. Okay, so here we are. This is cold water here. And what I would do is I'll just turn them right off in here like this. Get everything cold. You want it really cold. So that was like 9 minutes. So, and then what I do is I'll pop these back in here. You can crack them. Super easy. Right, there you go. Hard-boiled eggs. Get it super cold though. All right. Right now we're gonna go. Let's go put that. Let's go put that chicken. Let's talk barbecue. Let's look at the temp. Can you see that right now? That's well hot. That's 500. It's too hot. I'm not going to cook it on that. Okay. So what I'm going to do now, that top. You see that top griddle up there? That's where I'm going to cook this thing. Okay. Now, if you don't have that, you can put it up on the top there. I wouldn't put it right on here. Now, if you don't have an option, you have 2 levels on your barbecue. What you can do is, what I would do is I would turn one of those off. So I would turn one of the grills off. I'd turn one off and I'd turn the other 2 down. So you have no direct heat, because if you catch it on fire, chicken catches fire, you don't have roast chicken, got napalm chicken. That's just going to be you can hear it hiss and fizz. That's just going to be a bundle of joy. And it's at the top of the oven. So I'm going to leave that for, I'll come back and see it in about half an hour. Okay, so these potatoes. What you want to do, just use the back of a knife. Look how easy these are to do. This is the way to go. So put them in their skins, save the trouble, save the hassle. Back of the knife, give it a little scrape. Done. That's it, there's one. And then you can just sort of give it, cut them up. I kind of like it. There you go. Just give that little cut like that, nice and easy. I put them in there warm, perfect. There you go. And in they go. And do all the potatoes, and we'll be back. I'm back. Parsley. Definitely a staple. I love to have it. Put it on salads. Smells great. So what I'll do is I'll whack some of that in there like that. Beautiful. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a little mayo. I've made some mayo here, and I've got some mayo here, and I've got some mustard. Okay, and what I'm going to do is here, whoops, there is my potato salad. Okay, I know my directing is somewhat to be desired, but here we are. Red wine vinegar, simple. Yeah, I find that you wouldn't want to use balsamic, wrong color. You could use a white vinegar, whatever you've got, cider vinegar. I'm just going to put that over it. That will give it a nice look, like a little capful. Okay, good. And then just going to add not much because it cooked in salt, but just give it a little bit of salt. Tablespoon. I'm going to use half a tablespoon. There you go. And then I'm going to add some of this mayo right in here like this. Good. Give this a little mix. And like I said, you don't need to make the mayo. I don't have any. So I whipped some up. And I'm going to put that on there like this. And that, my friends, is a potato salad made with what I've got left in my fridge. What you got left here, you can just garnish it. There you go. So I've got potato salad made with what's left in my refrigerator. Perfect. Oh, look, this is Ollie. Ollie, are you going to wait? What are you waiting for? This is Ollie waiting for dinner. It's 5:30, so let's go check the chicken and then I'm going to feed you. Look at that. Oh, my goodness. Yummy, yum, yums. Right, good chicken. Perfect. So I'm going to let that go, and I'll come back here and we'll test it. Look at that. Oh, this is good. We want 165. So let that cool off, and we can just let that stand. Get the other salad ready. Well, guys, this is something certainly you can do. The weather is nice and sunny outside. Not. Anyway, this is what we've made. So we've got the chicken, we've got a salad. This is a salad dressing. Remember, we've made it before. Ratio is 1 to 3 vinegar to oil. Let's recap. So we cut the chicken, made it flat, put it on the barbecue, indirect heat, really important, indirect heat. Made a salad, and we made a potato salad there, and with that what we do is we put the whole potatoes in the water, and then we peeled them with the back of a knife when it was done. And then we've got some of that ciabatta bread that we decided to grill with some olive oil. So this is something you can certainly put together, healthy, good, delicious, and it's great for the summer. And I'll see you next week.